long time no see. It's just the name of the game. I think that's how I'm going to start all my videos. But hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. If you don't know, if you are watching this, you probably do know because I post so sporadically that it's only people I know that I think watch these, but that's okay. That's fine with me. So hey, how's it going? Last time I posted, it was a mid-year check-in, a little bit of a chatty update, and it is a couple of weeks into, not a couple, almost 2 weeks into October. So Q3 is goodbye and farewell, and we are officially in Q4 of the year. And so I just thought I'd do another check-in because we have some fun things coming up through the end of the year, and I just kind of wanted to mark the moment and talk about what happened in Q3 and what I hope to accomplish /see in Q4. Before I go any further, I'm going to address the bug in the room, or the outside. I'm at a park because it's beautiful out and it's fall, but as you can see, I'm by woods and the cicadas are so loud. It's great. But anyways, I have my trusty book, my notebook, and I'm just going to chat through a few things, basically just life, reading, and writing. I'll talk about how Q3 went and what I hope to see in Q4. So without further ado, Q3 life-wise. It was so busy. We had some big trips. We celebrated our 4th anniversary, me and my husband. I celebrated my birthday. We drove up to Boston, we drove back, and that's like a 15-hour drive for us. We flew to California to go to Disneyland for our anniversary, which is so special. We're former cast members, both of us, and so it was really unique to be able to go do that. We've been trying to do that since 2020. That was going to be our anniversary trip that year, but that obviously did not happen for good reason. But it was just really busy, but it taught us a lot. And so I'm excited for the lessons learned and the excitement that did happen. So that was life. Reading in Q3, I read a total of 22 books. Some of my favorites that I read was Book Lovers, The House Across the Lake, and A Curious Faith. Book Lovers is a romance book that went around Book Talk, if you're on Book Talk, and it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was some like mixed reviews, but I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was super sweet, and it scratched the itch I was kind of going for when I read it, which was great. And then The House Across the Lake is a Riley Sager, I think it's Sager book. I've enjoyed a lot of his books. I don't always love male authors. Yeah, I just don't, but that's okay. But I have enjoyed his books. I really love a good mystery, and in September I only really read a bunch of mystery or like witchy books to get into like the fall vibes. So I thoroughly enjoyed that book. I read it in one sitting, and that sitting was my flight back from LA to our layover in Miami. So it was great. I enjoyed it. Crazy twist. Did not expect the twist. So I would recommend it. And then A Curious Faith is a book all about questions in your faith, and if you ever have questions about faith, I highly recommend it. So that was reading for Q3. Writing in Q3, the kind of purpose of this channel. I started off doing NaNoWriMo in 2021, which is National Novel Writing Month, in the month of November, where we try to write 50,000 words for a new project in 1 month. And it was hard, but I did it. And if you've been around, you know that I petered so hard. But in Q3, I really was able to start working on the project again, Project Concealment, and I'm sitting at 65,000 words, and I'm shooting for 80. I know that it probably needs to be longer, but honestly, I just kind of want it done because my Act 2B and Act 3 off the Save the Cat kind of beat sheet, if you're familiar with that, needed a lot of work, and so I've gotten a lot done. I've almost wrapped up Act 2B fully. There's like one chapter-ish that I need to finish, and then I am all for doing Act 3. So with that, I know that it's probably going to be a little bit longer based on what I want to happen, but that is what I'm shooting for. So that is where writing was. It was just more of being able to be intentional and get back into it, and I really feel like I was able to do that, and that was kind of the whole point of Q3 for me. I wanted to finish, but I also work a full-time job. My husband works a full-time job. We are super involved in our community, and we do fun things with friends. Like we have a weekly D&D night, and we're in a campaign, and we just are busy. And so I love writing, and I will continue to write when I can, but I also don't want to not love it, and so I don't want to burn myself out. But anyways, I feel really good, and Q3 allowed me to feel really good. So with that, going into Q4, we're jumping to that, what I would like to see in life, in reading, and in writing. For life, I want to get better at balance. This summer, I felt like I wasn't good at balance, and into all of Q3. Honestly, this entire year, I haven't been great at it. I have let some priorities be skewed, and I don't love that. I get super hyper focused on things, and I let other important things go to the wayside, and so I want to stop doing that. And me and my husband have been talking a lot about that and just how I'm feeling in that, but it's good. I'm excited for some changes that I'll make to my perspective and my mindset in terms of work-life balance, in activity life balance, just even doing too much in hobbies or like obligations can really add stress too, even when it's good things. It doesn't even have to be work-life balance. It's just managing your schedule and the fun things that are on your calendar as well. So as we're going into a very busy last 3 months of the year with the holidays and just all the things that come with them, getting better at that and protecting time and allowing for margin. So allowing for margin is the big highlight of my goals for Q4 and feeling like I actually do have that. Reading, I want to hit 100 books. I had some really specific goals for reading this year, and with the chaos of getting a promotion and stepping into a new role and not being great at balance, I haven't really been intentional with the goals that I set. But kind of at this point, I just want to hit my 100 books. I have a few new releases that I still want to read. Blood Like Fate by Lizelle Samberry came out in August, and I still haven't read it, but I have it on my shelf and I'm going to read it. And then there's The Glass Witch from Lindsay Puckett, I believe is her name. I'll link them. They're both author tubers on YouTube and sharing their journey of getting to publication and everything. And so Lizelle Samberry, this is her second book, and then The Glass Witch is Lindsay's debut. So I'm really excited to read those. Those are like my two main for sure. And then I have a couple other random new releases, some nonfiction books that I've been actually enjoying nonfiction lately. I feel like an adult, it's weird. And then some other random books that I want to read that like give me good seasonal vibes. I really love reading with the seasons, and I've been really great about that in this like fall season of like spooky mysteries and like witchy stuff for Halloween. And so I've been enjoying that, but I want that to continue into the winter. So that's kind of my reading goals, is to finish 100 books. I'm at 72 right now, so I have 28 to go, which is a lot. But I do listen to a lot of audiobooks, and honestly, that's the only way I'm able to do that. So, yeah, those are my reading goals for the rest of the year for Q4. And then writing. Oh man, writing goals. I feel like every single time I make a video about writing goals and I talk about it, it never goes to plan. So I'm almost hesitant to talk about my goals, but whatever. It's totally fine. Yeah, so my goals. Regardless, I'm still gonna say it even if it doesn't happen. My goal is to finish Project Concealment and to participate in NaNoWriMo 2022 for a new project. Very ambitious, I know, and there will be a whole nother video talking about that. I already have some stuff thought out and planned, so it'll be good, but be on the lookout for that video. So those are my writing goals. It's just really to finish that first draft of Project Concealment. It has been such a labor, and I really learned that I need to better plot my stuff and have a better idea of what happens, like fully, because I didn't, and it has made it so much harder. And I don't know why I thought diving right into a high fantasy was smart for my first ever writing, like, of a novel, but it's fine. I really love the story. I love the characters. It may never see the light of day, but I love it, and I am obsessed with it, and I think about it all the time. So that's why I'm like, oh, there's like a bug, sorry. So yeah, it's going to happen. I'm going to finish it, and it's going to be great to finish. So those are my goals. That is kind of my chatty wrap up, because I ramble. So I don't know if any of it made sense, but I just kind of wanted to put a video out here. That was Q3. It was great. 2022 has been a really great year. Although it's been crazy and busy, and I feel like I can't catch my breath sometimes. I have so much to be thankful for in this year, and there's still 2.5 months left. So yeah, I will see you on my next video that might be talking about NaNoWriMo 2022. So see you on the next one.